after a performance like this, how frustrating is it seeing how well you played like tonight versus how you've been playing sporadically all through the year? How frustrating can that be? Has that been?
It's definitely been frustrating. You know, after the situation at K-State, you know, I wasn't playing for like 2 months straight, and so like, you know, I had to get back in the groove, and I feel like for the last couple games, I've been able to, you know, get back in a little groove. You know, Coach Penny been telling me a lot that he wants me to be more aggressive, you know, crashing the glass more, being more aggressive versus like mismatches and stuff like that. And so I feel like I was able to do that today and a little bit of the last game. But I think my energy, for one, that'll be the best thing, you know, going forward.
Joe, Coach mentioned that you went out there, you played for the city. You're a Memphis kid. You played for the city. You playing with heart. You playing with energy. You're playing with fire. And he said you brought a lot of guys with you. Did you talk to the other guys about what it means to play for the city and kind of like bringing the energy night in and night out?
I never really just talked to them about it, but I also try to like just show them, I guess, with my energy and just going hard every day. And I think they know how I feel about this program. They know this program means a lot to me. So I guess I try to just show them better than I can tell them.
And did you give them back to the kids, giving the Grinches away after the game? Was it just like a spur of the moment thing?
Nah, I mean, that's the stuff you kind of, I guess, me personally, that's kind of, I live for because they did it for me when I was kids, Trey Draper, Joe Jackson, so that's things I look forward to, so.
Hey, Nae'Qwan, you saw a lot of minutes at 3 tonight. What was the adjustment to that like, and how do you think it helped the team?
I don't really know what the adjustment was, but I feel like with my play style, it's pretty much a mismatch versus like little guards, and then versus like taller, you know, like bigs, because I'm faster than them. So I feel like that's probably why he put me at the 3. Yeah.
Joe, I'm curious. This might be simple, but like, I mean, I kind of know your journey a little bit. Like, how awesome was this tonight to hit a bucket at FedEx Forum? And you hadn't played all year. You played some good minutes against SMU, and you close out this game. Just like, what's this like for you?
It was just good to contribute to a win, I guess. You know, the energy felt good. You know, we've been taking some losses, so it just felt good to contribute to the win and get the crowd back into it, get the city back into it. Hopefully next game, we have a sold-out crowd. So, yeah, it did feel good, I guess. Now I think about it, it hasn't really hit me yet, so, yeah.
And then just in general, how do you think you guys? I mean, Penny was pretty harsh after that SMU game, and it sounds like practices were pretty tough too. Like, how do you think this group? I mean, obviously the final score shows how you responded, but how did you guys respond to, really, really bad performance against SMU?
A few of us rallied together, and it was basically like get with us or get away. So, and everybody kind of just got with us. Everybody bought in, and it showed.
Nae'Qwan, you just mentioned that you've had to get back in your groove since coming from K-State and not playing there. What has this process been like for you? Not just getting comfortable in the system, but with the guys and just this down period that you guys have been in lately.
It's a long process. Coming into a program in the middle of the season where everybody, they already has their chemistry a little bit. They know all the plays. They was already going on a run. So just me coming in mid-year was like a little tough because now I got to build my chemistry with them, and now I got to learn all the plays mid-season. So it was kind of, I wouldn't say it was rough, but it was just like a long learning process. I still don't know majority of the plays, but I'm still learning though.
Joe, obviously, like you just mentioned, being from here, guys like Joe Jackson, Trey Draper, that's kind of you looked up to when you were growing up. Has it kind of been just surreal the last few days for you? Obviously, getting an opportunity against SMU, but tonight, how do you put it into words, really?
Like I said, it hasn't really hit me yet, but, I mean, it's been surreal this whole journey. Even the first day I put the practice jersey on, seeing my name on the locker, it's a big deal for me. Like, my dad played here, wearing his number, so, I mean, I take everything. I don't take anything for granted. Every time I step in the LWC or the Forum, I soak it all in. So it's been amazing for me personally.
Hey, guys, right here in the front. After this big win today, how do you guys carry the momentum forward for the rest of the season?
I think just all the guys going out there and playing with the energy that we had for the 40 minutes. I feel like we played hard for both halves, and that's what carried over to the win. So I think just everybody coming in and playing with energy and just following the game plan, I think it'll carry over for this next game or for the rest of the season.
Joe, you mentioned that after the SMU game, it was a group of y'all that said either you're with us or you're not with us. Who was a part of that group, and what'd y'all do? What'd y'all say? Like, was it just that simple, or is there more to it?
Everybody bought in, so it wasn't even like that. Everybody bought in, but as a leader, I guess you just say those things, you know. But we know everybody's gonna buy in. Everybody wants to win. We got a ton of great guys, and so everybody. It was everybody. It's a collective group collective. So.
I know you're a Memphis guy, but you know, in times of kind of turmoil and turbulence, is it tough to be a walk-on and have to be the guy to step up? Does that kind of make sense? Is that a challenge for you?
Nah, I don't look at myself as a walk-on. To be honest, you know, I average 17 points in JUCO, eight assists. So, and I don't look at myself. I know I'm talented, and I came here to just try to win whatever way I could, you know. So yeah.
Nae'Qwan, I have a two-part question. What was your mindset after the SMU game, and how did it help you to come out firing tonight?
The night before the SMU game, I said Penny. He was telling me, Coach Penny. He was telling me just like he needs more from me, and so, you know, I tried to be as much aggressive as I could during that SMU game, which turns out like it wasn't enough, and so it's pretty much the same thing going into this game, and just like I had to just change up my energy, had to be better defensively and offensively, but just trying to go out there and playing with energy. I feel like that's the biggest thing for me.
Something I've just noticed whenever Malcolm gets a bucket, it seems like you're the first guy, if you're on the court, fired up, getting him fired up. Can you talk about your relationship with Malco?
Malcolm, that's my guy. I actually played JUCO with a guy that's from Memphis that knows Malcolm, and so like when I was coming here, like he was telling him like, yeah, take care of my guy. So when I got here, Malcolm was like pretty much like the first guy that was like, oh yeah, my boy, so I'm gonna take care of you. So like that's like I wouldn't say my big brother, but like that's like a brother. All these guys are like my brothers now. Seeing that I've been here for about 2 months, and so I just feel like the bond that we have, during practice or after practice on the roads, I feel like it's been really good. Yeah.
Nae'Qwan, if you guys play the way you did tonight, the effort, the energy, the togetherness, I mean, what is still on the table? What are you guys still capable of?
I feel like we can make a run in the NCAA tournament.
When Jaquan came on the floor and immediately picked up a technical foul, did that fire you guys up at all? Give you guys some extra juice or anything? Because I think Charlotte was in the midst of like 8 straight made field goals or something. I mean, they had a stretch early in the game where they made 8 in a row and 9 out of 11. Was Jaquan coming in and sort of showing some fire? Did that help you guys?
I definitely think it helped. I didn't even know it was a double. It was a double tech, right? I didn't know it was a double tech. And so after that, he came in the game and then he got their best player, in foul trouble early. Like he drove 6 times and drew 6 fouls. So Jaquan's energy in the beginning of the game was really good, especially because he was talking trash and that gets him fired up. So it was good for us.
Hey, Nate, if my memory serves correct, I think you have a little history with FAU from last year. Do you have any type of feelings going into the game Sunday?
Definitely. Last year they beat us in the Elite Eight, and so we want to, now that I'm with Memphis, and Memphis lost in the first round against them, I guess everybody, well, mostly Malcolm and Jaden, that was on this team last year, they got their energy towards them. I got my energy towards them, and so I feel like we're going to go out there and play hard.
I think it's personal for me, too. I'm not going to lie.
Why?
Because I'm from here.
Oh, yeah.